Hello, Seasonal Vantage Insiders, Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you for watching this video. So today's date, it is the 18th of March 2024. As usual, a Monday afternoon. As I'm doing this, the time now is about 1:50 p.m. So first thing first, okay, we are approaching April already. So right now we are, in the mid of March. So just to let you know, if you head over to your members area over there, okay, the April to June data, it is actually ready. Okay, so head over to your members dashboard over there. Okay, the front page. Okay, the seasonal vantage report, you can see that the April to June data, it is actually ready. Just click on it. Okay, and then you can see over here that the bullish stocks, okay, and ETF, it is ready. Excel, these two are ready, and then the PDF as well, okay, for bullish stocks and ETF. So as of now, I won't be giving you the bearish data yet, but because I haven't prepared, okay, anyway, okay, we stick to the trend right now, because if I give you too much data, you'll get overloaded as well. So we stick to the trend. So I give you the bullish data, Excel and PDF for the stocks and also for the ETF as well. So as of now, I will still keep the first quarter first. So when the first quarter ended at the end of the month, and I'll remove the first quarter data already. Then only solely for the second quarter. Okay, but anyway, if it is needed, okay, depending on the price action of the market, okay, if there's a need to provide the bearish data, then I will also give you the data for free, okay, and no cost. So don't worry about the data. So just go and download the second quarter data first. Okay, so this is the data session. So let's head over to the calendar for this week. Okay, all right, so for this coming week, the most important event, or rather the catalyst for this week, is actually the FOMC meeting. Jerome Powell will be speaking, and on Wednesday midnight, that's Singapore time, Thursday early morning, okay, at 2 a.m. Very likely, okay, or rather say 100% chance that the interest rate, okay, will stay constant, no change, okay. All right, but I think the more important one is the 2:30 p.m. where Jerome Powell will give a talk, whether he's hawkish or dovish. Okay, that will actually move the market at 2:30 a.m. So this is the main event for this week. Okay, so let's head over to the indices right now. So in fact, this is the Dow Jones. Okay, let's head to the S&P 500 first. Okay, you can see that in fact, for the past 1 or 2 weeks, the market has been in a kind of range. Okay, it went a little bit higher, but all in all, it's still like in a range. And of course, Friday was the options expiry, the triple witching day, so it is over. If there is really weakness to come, okay, then there's a chance that this coming week, okay, the market might be weaker, okay, but we never know. So we still have to watch the price action and see. And however, okay, let's head over to the Nasdaq futures. You see that, okay, Nasdaq, the tech side was the relatively weaker one. You can see that on Friday, price actually closed below the pivot point. Okay, and of course, right now, as I'm doing this video, the futures actually rebounded a little bit, trying to stay above the pivot point. But you can see that, it is not so strong for the Nasdaq futures. Okay, Friday, it closed below the pivot point. And then for S&P 500 futures, it is still above the central pivot range. It is still generally in an uptrend. And for Dow, you can see that it is struggling, trying to stay above the CPR. You can see this is the CPR line, right? These three lines, right? So you can see that on Friday, it just stayed right smack at the lower range of the CPR. And of course, today, right now, futures trying to stay above the CPR as well. So all in all, okay, the market, it is not exactly very strong, but I believe, okay, for the next 1 or 2 days, the market might be, just, range mounting again, okay, moving a little bit, okay, could be up, could be down a little bit, but, waiting for the Wednesday, the FOMC, or Singapore time Thursday morning, Wednesday FOMC, to see what will be the next move for the market. Okay, but having said that, okay, I think you can also take a look at the crypto. Okay, crypto, you can see that it is also not very strong for the weekend. You can see that there was a very strong sell-off on Saturday, but on Sunday, Bitcoin, this is Bitcoin, it actually rebounded. So right now it is still, today is still going higher, but it seems like crypto starting to have a pullback, that kind of thing. So, and of course, the crypto side could be as a proxy, okay, whether the market is going for the risk on or risk off. So if the crypto market really comes down, okay, that could signal that the market might be heading for more of a risk off side, which means that the market might have a correction soon. Okay, but again, we won't know the market. We try not to go against the trend. So as I mentioned, previously at the start of January, February, my mentality was that there could be a correction, but the market just don't go down. Try to short some, lose some, but overall the market still maintaining quite high. But the good thing is, okay, I think my portfolio is still okay. Okay, not losing any money. Okay, but I could do a lot better. Okay, if I stay with the trend. Anyway, so anyway, so we try to still maintain a bullish bias first, unless the market tells us so. So this is the S&P 500 cash index. So as I mentioned, right, so the 5001 level, it is still the kind of a zero gamma level where the options dealer are hedging and all these. Okay, the key inflection point is at 5001. So for the S&P 500, we are still staying above the 5001 level. Okay, and of course, if really to get bearish, right, then of course price need to stay below the CPR, which is at about 5020. So as of now, as I mentioned a lot of times, we still try to stay in a uptrend mentality, okay, in a bullish mode, okay. But of course, you still can short, okay. All right, nothing will stop you. I mean that you still can short, but I do have one or two short position. I will show you what are the position. But anyway, let's head over to the RRG chart to see what exactly are the sectors that is outperforming or doing relatively well right now. So this is the RRG chart. This is based on the daily time frame. So I mentioned about the energy, I think 1 or 2 weeks ago already. So as of now, you can see that energy has risen quite a bit. And of this RRG chart, it has already shown. So XLE, the energy sector, it is actually heading higher. Okay, previously you can see that the utilities, I mentioned a few of the utility stocks, they are doing well. Okay, and also utilities outperforming. Materials is also out leading. You can see that financial, okay, is doing also okay. All right, so consumer staple is also improving. So this is actually what is moving in the market right now. So the market, it is still doing okay. Just rotation into some of these stocks like energy, utilities, and consumer staple. Maybe like, for example, Nvidia or the semicon stock is not that strong because money is kind of rotating to the other sectors. So it's still okay. But if you are looking at the hourly time frame, which means that we are looking at the last Thursday or Friday, what is the market really doing? Okay, this is the hourly time frame. You can see that energy is still leading. Okay, you can see that the utility is still performing well. Financial, consumer staple, XLP, all these are still doing very well. Okay, health is up and coming. Okay, it's still doing okay. So all in all, market is still doing okay, rotating into some of these not so sexy sector, okay, like industrial, financial, consumer staple, utility. Okay, so I have a clear idea of what the market it is actually doing for the past 1 week or so. And let's head to the stocks that I mentioned last week. Okay, last week was actually quite a fantastic week. Okay, so let's head over to last week's stock. So I mentioned I think I mentioned 4 stocks. Okay, I mentioned about 4 stocks. Okay, so one of them is actually ALL, Allstate. Okay, I'm not sure how many actually entered. So, you know, I actually missed that. I actually missed that. So when I first mentioned it was here, right? It was over here. Okay. So after that price just rally. Okay. So I should have entered on Monday, but I didn't really monitor it. So if Monday I would have entered at about 10:30 p.m., 11:30 p.m. that kind, still can enter. But after that, nearing towards the end of the day, maybe after 12 a.m., 1 a.m., price has really risen to the CPR and up quite a bit. So I did not chase that. Okay, so if you look at the hourly time frame, you can see that yeah, by about 10, it is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so it is still can enter, okay, on Monday, the kind, you see, haven't really hit the CPR, okay. So 11:30, still okay, can enter that kind, okay. But yeah, anyway, so this is, I believe maybe some of you might have entered, then good for you. As I also mentioned, right, as you hit the CPR, price might stall for a little bit. Can you see over there? For the next 3 days, price stop at the CPR, and then before on Friday, price go higher. So again, I won't recommend that you chase now because you already missed the move already. Okay. So this is ALL Allstate. This is a financial stock. Okay. And then this is the CSGP. This is the very, very fantastic one. Okay. And luck is also on our side. I think there are a few. Okay. I think Emily mentioned in the comments that he entered into CSGP. I think there's also another one gentleman mentioned in the Telegram channel that he also entered CSGP. So the CSGP Co-Star Group, okay, the news was that because CSGP Co-Star Group, right, they actually invested in Homes.com, and Homes.com, the residential, the website, property website, have reached an all-time high of 150 million plus unique visitors, which means that the property market is doing pretty strongly in the US, and that result caused this thing to rally, burst higher. On Friday, it was up about 8.32%. Okay, so when I first mentioned, right, so it was here. Okay, when I first mentioned, it was this bar. So on Monday, price closed above the wash line, so I entered on Monday and hold for a few days, and then price hit higher. Okay, so of course, I took profit at a 1.5 ATR. So I actually missed the whole run. I never expect that this can burst up so high, but nevertheless, okay, I'm happy with the profit. So okay, if you never put your take profit level, and right now you are, I don't know how many times, 3, 4, 5 times your risk to reward, okay, I suggest that you actually take profit off the table when tonight market open. Okay, I think you need to take profit. This is a very, very good swing trade over there. Okay, or at least if you still want to hold on to it, at least shift your stop higher, take some partial profit or whatever it is. Okay, you must take profit. Don't let the winning trade, as this is a fantastic one, to turn into a losing trade. Okay, so CSGP is one fantastic one, and I also entered into this. I mentioned about AAON, right? This is Aeon. Okay, I also entered that. Okay, so this is when I first mentioned over there. So price actually after that I mentioned, the price actually go down a little bit. Okay, and then price reverse back up. And I actually entered on this day, on Wednesday over here. Okay, I know the previous watch line what I mentioned was 82.16 lah, but if you guys know, right, I also look at the 2-day hidden time frame. I mentioned a lot of times, but this 2-day hidden time frame is only available for those who have a paid account with TradingView, so you can customize your time frame. And if you realize the 2-day time frame, okay, right, the wash line on this day, it is here low, went lower. So on Friday, on here, you can see that this is the 80.62 where price closed below this Friday low. So it is over here 80.62. Okay, so I actually entered on, I think, Tuesday. Okay, on here. Of course, price just closed on the top at the wash line, but I already entered earlier. Okay, yeah. So the good news is after that price continued higher. So right now I'm still in profit. Of course, on Friday, there was some selling, but I'm still holding on to it, okay? And so these are fantastic trade. And the other one I also entered is actually CSX. So this is a losing trade. So when I first entered, right, it is on Monday. So as I mentioned, on Friday, there was a wash and rinse over there. So I entered on Monday at open. I opened, but price just go down all the way. I think somewhere around here. Okay, I get stop out. Okay, so this is perfectly fine. Okay, all right, because the CSGP covered the losses for this already, and also have some of the other winning position like AAON as of now. So this is perfectly fine. So as I say a lot of times, okay, whenever you enter into a position, right, you must have a stop loss put in. Okay, so that if you are wrong, hit your stop and you just get out. All right. So if you never put your stop loss, price can go a lot lower than you can imagine. But nevertheless, I think this CSX is a good pullback lah. But of course, right now no signal for now. But I won't be looking at that anymore. There'll be a better opportunity. So this is for last week. Overall, last week was also a very good week. And I also mentioned about some of the crude oil. Crude oil, right? I think Melvin entered into crude oil. So crude oil still continue to hit higher. So it was pretty good after I mentioned last week, right, during the Facebook Live and YouTube stream. So continue to hit higher. I think some of you might have entered also. I think you can, if you are in good profit, you can consider taking some profit off the table. Okay. For crude oil, let's head back to crude oil again. So for crude oil, right, so as I mentioned, okay, this was the crude oil seasonal that I mentioned, right? So we are somewhere around near mid of March when I first mentioned. So you can see that overall this period, it is doing pretty well, but you don't expect price to go up in a straight line. But overall, until mid-March to until mid of April, based on seasonal data, price should do relatively well. But we still need to wait for price action to confirm. So right now, price action in a way is confirming that crude oil is doing okay. It is just how or when you should enter it. So I think there's one comment in the members area asking, is it too late to enter now on some of these oil and stocks and all this stuff? In a way, yes, but if you really want to enter, okay, you still can take a look at that. Like this is the crude oil futures. So right now on Friday, it formed a inside bar over there. So, okay, if you actually drill down to the lower time frame, 4 hours, okay, 4 hours, okay, you can see that actually a price, there was also a wash and rinse pattern, okay, in a 4-hour time frame. You can see that it is somewhere around here. Okay, right now today, we are going higher, and if price today can stay above the high of the first candle for today, that is about 80.94, okay, then I think that you still can chase a little bit lah. But you need to understand that the reward to risk is not the best anymore. But who knows, the market can still continue to go higher. So we shall see how it goes. Later I'll go through the data also lah. So for I also mentioned about gold, right? For gold, right now the seasonal data, it is not too bad. So you can see that for gold, this is the gold from chart from Equity Clock. So you can see that again from the mid-March, okay, until April, there about mid-April, it is still a good time of strength. But of course, there will be some correction along the way and such lah. But if you really want to pinpoint when is the best time to enter, then it will be somewhere around at the start of April over there, or end of March. Okay, and of now, right now, our crude oil is undergoing a correction. So if you actually remember what I mentioned during the Monday Facebook Live, okay, I said that price has go up so high. Okay, I don't think it's wise to chase. I can see that price actually have a correction right now. So right now it's doing a correction, but the good thing is that it seems to be doing a bull flag pattern where there's an impulse move and then there's a bull flag pattern. And if it goes according to plan, okay, there could be some more upside, okay, but you have to patiently wait for the setup. You see whether there's any wash and rinse trigger and such. So as of now, there's still no trigger yet, but I'm still watching on crude oil and gold as well. Okay, so let's head to the data for this coming week. Okay, so this is the ETF data over here. I haven't put in the stocks one. Now let me find the stocks. Okay, so never mind. This is the ETF data. So for this coming week, the data it is from the 17th to 24th of April. Okay, so we can do a filter. 17th to 24th of April over there. So until like 18, 19, 20, 21st, 22nd. Okay. Okay, so you can see that, yeah, once again, you can see that DBC over there. This is the commodity index. And I also mentioned before, this DBC commodity index, right? I think about 40% is made up of Western Texas oil, Brent oil, heating gas, natural gas. So basically, it's essentially energy oil. It is also a good seasonal period over there. Okay, and if you also realize that something that you want to watch out for, it is actually, where is it? I want to show you guys. I go for that. Okay, this is the TLT Treasury bonds. Okay, Treasury bonds from the 20th of March to 2nd of April. Okay, for the past 11 years, 10 years, it went higher during this period. Okay, and of course, the catalyst could be this coming Wednesday. But for TLT over there, you realize that it is actually hitting, have a correction previously. Okay, so if you add in the yearly pivot, you can see that price actually, close below the yearly pivot. Okay, my intuition is telling me that there could be a potential upside move this coming week. Again, I can't be confirmed yet, but we need to see how the market might move. But I'll be looking to try along on TLT this coming week. We'll see how the price action go. But of course, the immediate target to take profit is somewhere near the pivot point there. Okay, so we go like that. If you can price that hit there, then there'll be a good place to take profit somewhere around 94.6, that area. Okay, this is a TLT. I'm also looking at TLT. Okay, and other than that, if you realize, you can see that there is this consumer staple. Okay, consumer staple. Just now I show you the RG chart, right? So consumer staple is doing not too bad. Okay, this is consumer staple, and yeah, okay, this is the ETF for March. And then you can see that oil service, oil equipment also starting late of March. Okay, second leg of March. Okay, then it's time to go higher. So all this you can be looking at. And utilities. Okay, utilities, it is also doing pretty well, right, from 21st of March to until start of April, that kind. So it's doing well. Consumer staple, consumer goods is actually consumer staple. It's showing you the same thing again. Okay, you can say natural gas, which is under the DBC, right? It is also a bullish period over there. So all in all, you can see that the ETF give you a very bird's eye view on what is actually going to move, okay, based on historical data. Okay, roughly, of course, it might not be exactly the same this year, but at least, give you a kind of a good watch list, okay, to understand what are the sectors, what are the commodities that you might be looking out for. Okay, so this is for the ETF. And for stocks wise, for this coming week, I have already filtered out already. Okay, so for, again, from 17th to 24th, okay, there are quite a few over there. I think there is about 117 stocks. This is quite a bit. But anyway, for this coming week, let me see where's my data. Okay, so I am actually looking at this stock called SYY. Ticker symbol is SYY, Cisco. It is a food distributor. You can see that. Let me see whether there's, okay, yearly pivot is there. Okay, you can see that, it was doing a good consolidation right now. Okay, again, okay, I don't know whether you do like a CSX price go down like that, but this correction looks much better. There's a kind of a period of corrections. You can see that it's getting narrower and narrower. You can see that there was a correction, and like get shallower and then get shallower. Okay, All right, and that's like that it seems like they could be doing a kind of a pullback over there. Okay, all right. So you can see over here that actually on Friday there was a wash and rinse trigger. Where on Thursday price closed lower than the previous day low. So the previous day low, it is actually 80.09. 80.09. So on Friday, price closed above the wash line. On Friday, price closed above the wash line. Okay, so let's see whether this coming week price can continue to hit higher or not. Of course, if price can continue to go higher, the immediate kind of take profit target be somewhere around the top, the resistance standard resistance area over there, okay, which is at about 80. Near to $83 thereabout, okay, 82.89 thereabout. Okay, so this is SYY that I'm looking at. Okay, this is under consumer defensive, which is also in line with the RG chart that I mentioned just now, right? Another one that I'm looking at is actually HOLX, Hologic. Okay, so before I go into this Hologic, so for this SYY, okay, SYY, okay, how come don't have? Okay, SYY. All right, Cisco Corp, okay, consumer goods, this consumer staple from the 21st of March to 19th of April. Okay, 30 calendar days for the past 13 years. Okay, 12 years it closed higher. Okay, and the other stocks that I mentioned just now, it is Hologic, it's HOLX, right? HOLX. Let's find HOLX. It is over here. Hologic. It is under the healthcare equipment from 19th of March to 3rd of April. For the past 11 years, it closed higher. For the past 10 years, 10 years out of 11 years. So this is Hologic. So it's under the health, which is also looking not too bad over there. So you can see that this is HOLX. Price has been starting to go higher and has been going higher above the CPR. Okay, for a few months already. First in November, December, then it's that. Okay, this is the black dotted line is the yearly CPR. Okay, so right now it is above the CPR and also above the yearly pivot. And of course, on Friday, there is also a wash and rinse pattern over there. So on this bar, you can see that price closed lower than the prior day low. So the prior day low, the wash line, it is actually 75.73. 75.73. Okay, and then on Friday there is a wash line. So let's see whether this coming week, okay, price can actually goes higher. So Hologic previously were under a downtrend, starting to move higher. Okay, when the market is going a lot higher, index is kind of get stuck. But right now it is showing some sign of strength. So we shall see how it goes. Let's see whether this coming week price can continue to go higher or not for Hologic. Okay, this is for the bullish stocks. So far, as of now, I only interested in these two stocks. So again, if there are some other stocks, then I will mention in the midweek or so. Okay, I'll update you guys again. And I do have two short position. So on Friday, I actually shorted this company called the Tekna. Okay, this is based on the bearish data for I think for this coming week. I think so. Yeah, for this is Tekna. Okay, you can search for this Tekna in your data sheet. So again, overall you can see that price is overall in a downtrend over there. Okay, so I think for Tekna, let me find the bearish stocks. Okay, for Tekna. Find here first, I think. How come I can't find Tekna? TGNA should be here, Tekna. Anyway, yeah, suddenly can't find, it definitely in one of the data, but anyway, okay, I don't drag the time. So TEGNA Tecna, it is the stocks that I'm looking. I actually have shorted, like, still holding on to it, Tecna. So this is, there was a wash and rinse pattern over there. Okay, so where price closed above the prior day high. Okay, and then the prior day high, it is actually 14.89. 14.89. Okay, so and actually on Thursday it closed lower, on Friday it is still hovering there. So let's see whether this coming week price can close lower or not. Okay, again, not for you to copy me, I'm just sharing with you because there's also some risk if you want to go for a short position now, because the market is overall in a uptrend. So do take note of the risk, must set a stop loss, but immediate target, okay, will be somewhere at the near the pivot point over there lah. Okay, all right, this is Tecna. Another one that I actually shorted, it is actually data. How come I can't find? Okay. This is X-ray, which is the Dentsply Sirona from 11th of March to 25th of March. For the past 15 years, it went down lower. And for the past 10 years, it went down lower for the past 9 years. This is X-ray. TGNA should be here, right? Let me try again. Yeah, Tecna is over here. Okay, for Tecna, it's 20th of March to 13th of May. Okay, so these are the only two stocks that I have shorted. This is another is X-ray. This is Dentsply Sirona over there. And you can see that price is actually below the yearly pivot, not the strongest. And then also there's also a wash line over here. I won't go through. I won't put it here lah. So okay, let me try to go through. So you can see that price closed higher than the previous day high. So the previous day high is actually 34.03. Okay, 34.03. Okay, and then price closed lower. So I actually shorted on this day itself, on the Thursday itself. So price still hovering there. And if you actually look at the 2-day time frame, you can see that price, it is still above the cloud, but not that strong, hovering near the cloud level and such. But on a daily time frame, price is actually below the cloud level already. So these are the stocks that I shorted: X-ray and Tecna. And the stocks that I mentioned for bullish, it is XYY, Cisco, and also Holychicks. Okay, so that's all for now. So please attend my Monday tonight YouTube and also Facebook live stream as well. So just in case, for the past 2 weeks, YouTube got some problem. So in case, okay, YouTube is your preferred channel and somehow it just doesn't work, please go to the Facebook link. You should find in the email and also from the Telegram channel link as well. So that's all for now. Okay, I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye bye.